$100, I have paid for every one, and I've booked it. Now I'm reselling it. I've quoted the price, listed the price at 10 ETH and 25 ETH, and I want them to see their name now. And when they'll try to capture that, that's where I'll tell you, you guys didn't have any clue about this. In that case, probably I'll become the host of the Indian influencers over here, because the reason why I asked this question is because I wanted to get the sense out of it. The reason why we also got connected is because of maybe that tweet which I tweeted that a lot of Indian audience asks me that, are you into NFT space and are you buying NFTs? And then once a while, I just tweeted that a couple of days back that I own 40 plus ENS domains and so VFriends and all from Gary Vee. So those 40 plus ENS domains are something which I got this idea about, that I have a lot of influencer friends who are at my level, or maybe a couple of them are beyond my level, above my level. So I thought, let me just book this, because these guys are not coming into this game. I don't know why they are not coming into this game. They're not getting serious about decentralized finance. And I'm like, okay, fine. There are only two ways I can do this. Either I'll just book their names and sell it back to them at 10x price. Obviously not literal sense, but I'll just quote that. And I literally have done that. All the pricing right now, I have got it for probably, I have booked it for 5 years, first of all, paid all the money. So probably $100 I have paid for every one, and I've booked it. Now I'm reselling it. I've quoted the price, listed the price at 10 ETH and 25 ETH, and I want them to see their name now. And when they'll try to capture that, that's where I'll tell you, you guys didn't have any clue about this. Now don't pay that money. I'll give it to you anyway.
You're behind.
yeah, I'm behind. So I literally want them to understand the importance on a very serious note, that like, this is going to be a game changer. Your name, this is like you getting your Instagram handle, as your own influencer.
For the internet.
Yes.
Okay, so that's another use case I wanted to mention. So portable username. So this has really actually exploded a lot recently with ENS. So when you log into a dApp, let's say a DeFi dApp, or even like an NFT platform, okay, you can log in with your Ethereum account. Your Ethereum account's right, your public-private key pair. Your private key is like your super secure password, and then your public key is your public address that identifies it. Okay, you log in with that. If you have an ENS name, you can set what's called a reverse record, which I won't totally explain, but basically what it does is it makes it your username for your Ethereum account. What services can then do if you log in with your Ethereum account is then use your ENS name as your username. This means that every single service can use the same Ethereum account and ENS username as your username. This is like a new paradigm for the internet, where I own my own. And so like the old paradigm, the Web 2 paradigm is, oh, there's a new social media thing, and there's this land grab for all the good usernames, right? For Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, I want the good at, my name thing before someone else gets it. And in India, right, there's like literally a billion people. And so there's probably like 10 million people all with the same name, and you're not going to get it, right? Yeah. Okay, so with ENS, there is still a land grab, but there's one land grab. You have that name, but then that one username works for every single service. And you own your username rather than having to try to get it from each service.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you're an artist. Get your ENS name, set the reverse record, and then that is your identifier like on the internet. Does that make sense? That's a different paradigm.
Yep. Gaurang, probably, I guess we have to do that for my ENS for sure now. I have the domain since long now, but we haven't done anything with respect to this reverse record or anything like that. I'm just using it as a wallet address.
Yeah.
Can you go ahead?
Yeah. So it's a little confusing, but it's not as confusing as it sounds. So forward resolution is what you normally think of with a naming system, where you have a name and it points to data. Okay. Yeah. Reverse resolution is, let's say you already have the data, in this case, an Ethereum address. You want to be able to look up, is there an ENS name associated with it? So it's reverse, going the other way. The way this works is that there's actually a separate registry where your Ethereum address is basically like the name, and then you pick one of your names to be in the reverse record. So what a server, here's exactly what the mechanics of it. Let's say I've set that up. I log into Uniswap, app.uniswap.org. By me doing that, I'm giving them my Ethereum address. Okay.
Yeah.
They then look up on the ENS reverse registry, see my ENS name there, and then they bring that over and display it. So this works on a bunch of different services. I actually just had a Twitter thread recently kind of showcasing a bunch of them, like OpenSea, Known Origin, Showtime, Uniswap, CowSwap, Etherscan, Snapshot, tons. So the way you set the reverse record is you go to the ENS app, which is app.ens.domain. Okay, click on My Account. Then you select one of your ENS, one of your ENS names to be like your username. I'll note that right now you have to do this extra step, which is kind of annoying. But we are working on a new system that'll come out later this year, hopefully, where when you register a name, it'll automatically set your reverse record also at the same time. But right now you have to do this extra step.
જોર વિચાર કરવાનું ને મોજમાં રહેવાનું. મોજમાં.